generate a country code for names of countries. So perhaps, for example, in my data set here, I have a little set of temperature deviation, and you can see the country names. But I want to add the country code to these country names so that it's easy for maybe merging or appending or doing some other analysis instead of using long names like this or so the country code. So how do I go about that in R? So the first thing I need to do is to install a package, if you've not done that, called country code. You install this package. I've installed it. It's on my system, so I'm not going to run it again. But if you've not done that, you can just install the package, and then after that, you'll call it into the library. That's country code. So it's already on my system, so I run it. So it's there already. Now I tell R that I want to create a new variable in my data set called temp. So I say, okay, temp, the new variable, let me call it code. And what will that new variable entail? I want to bring out the country code for the names of the country I'm going to provide. So the function for doing that from the country code library is called country code. Yeah, so that's the function for doing that, country code. So the first input in the function should be the column that contains, you highlight or you specify the column that contains the name of the countries. In my case, that column is called country. So that is the column in my temp data set that contains the name of the countries I want to extract the codes for is called country. So then the next entry or the next input will be, I have to specify that I am interested in that this, what I'm representing on my left hand side, the first entry is country names. So I say country name. Yeah, so country name. So I'm specifying and I'm telling that I'm informing this function that what you have here is country name, and I'm telling it to now change these country names to country code using the iso3c classification. Of course, you could use the 2c classification or other classification, but using this is a standard classification. So this will produce a country code with three letters. So iso3c, three character country code. All right. So if you run this now, it's already created. I mean, you can see it's running, and it will soon be created. So fine, so it has done that, but it brought out a warning sign that there are some countries or islands, because my country names contain some islands that are not really an independent country, like Bonia, St. Eustatius, and Micronesia. So it's not able to generate the country code for these islands. So you could do that manually yourself in the data. So, but let's look at what we have here. So this is our country. So, and this is the new variable we formed code. So these are the codes for all the countries that are generated. And then for the ones that could not be generated, you will see NA. So these are like highlands, and these are NA. So in my next video, I will talk about how to create these input codes for these ones that cannot be generated by the country code function. I hope you enjoyed and you learned from what we did today. Till we meet again, have a good time. Bye.